In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad. Dear friends, today we are going to talk about a problem which is afflicting maybe all of us. There are only certain exceptions and exemptions. Exempted are those maybe who are insane, who are not sane, maybe. And there are fewer exceptions. The people who are not afflicted by the problem going to be debated upon, going to be discussed in our today's talk. Now, dear friends, if it is that much common, then I think that it must be paid quite a lot of attention so that we could free ourselves from the troubles, from the problems, from the situation like this one, dear friends. It is so important that it spoils our life. It does not allow our life to become a happy one, to become a playable, to become an enjoyable, and even to become an effective one. We are, if at all, I or you, if at all, we are somewhat ineffective, if at all, we are so coward, we are so unhappy, we are so sad, and we are lacking the power to act, the power to play, power to become a hot shot, in our own life, my dear friends. It is because of this factor which is going to be, talked about today, my dear friends. It is a habit of worrying. It is a habit of worrying most of the people, overwhelming number of the people here in our society, particularly. I talk about Pakistan. I live here in Pakistan, my dear friends. The trouble with Pakistan is that here you are alone. Here you are alone. Mean some of the people they are supported by because they belong to a resourceful family and they have a good number of friends, the genuine friends, the people who are so closely attached to these resourceful, affluent people, maybe belonging to the elite class. But as for the commoners in Pakistan are concerned, the commoners in Pakistan are doubly affected because, on the one hand, the state does not provide them with the security, and on the other hand, they don't have the personal and the family resources. So these people, the commoners, are deeply affected. Affected, negatively affected in two ways as far these affluent people are concerned. The people belonging to the elite class, they people have lot of personal resources on the one hand. On the other hand, these are actually the preferred citizens of the state of the country. So they do get some sort of help from the state as well, from the official sources as well. But still they too keep worrying. They are not seen happy, relaxed, for most of the time. So there is a kind of situation which actually spoils all the joys and all the happiness, most of the joys and most of the happiness from our life. That something, maybe something unpleasant is going to happen, something unpleasant might happen, suddenly, and without any sort of warning, my dear friends. Also, we keep worrying that this might happen and that might happen. This should not happen because it is bad for me, and that should not happen either because that is also bad for me. We people, we keep ourselves unhappy and sad. Why did this happen and why did that happen? This should not have happened and that should not have happened. This is unfair and that is unfair as well. So this does not suit me and that does not suit me either. So if at all we keep ourselves unhappy because of the things which has happened, because of the events which have taken place, against our wishes, we keep ourselves very much unhappy. Also, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, also we are worrying that this lest this happen, lest this happen, lest that happen, this should not happen, that should not happen. And if at all this does happen, it would actually mean that I am unable to live my life fully, I'm unable to enjoy my life at all. So these are actually the thing. This is the sort of situation which is afflicting, which is affecting most of the people living in Pakistan. Most of the people, particularly the people with the much lesser resources, particularly people belonging to the lower class and the lower middle class, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan, I think that we need to act in a different manner, so that either we could totally get rid of this situation, this sort of feelings and this sort of mindset, or at least we find ourselves able to cope with the challenges, to cope with the to face the difficulties in a patiently and in a brave manner, my dear friends. I think that we should think that okay, let whatever happened in the past was quite okay. Whatever is happening is quite okay. Whatever will happen is will be also quite happy, quite okay. It's my duty. It's my duty. It's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to somehow either prevent it or face it. It's my duty and it's my responsibility. And I am quite capable, I am quite eligible, I am quite equipped as well to somehow face and neutralize these things which are apparently or maybe genuinely unpleasant and bad for me, against my interest as well. I do have the capability, I do have the strength, I possess the talent, I have the potential to do all that, and I can comfortably, I can easily, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. I think that we need to keep repeating this sentence into our mind repeatedly again and again and again until it becomes our second nature. It becomes our second nature because, my dear friends, unless and until we are able to do, unless and until we are the patient enough, unless and until we are brave enough, we are strong enough. Here, strength, I mean, obviously, the resources are your strength, your contacts are your strength, but something which is much, much more important than even your resources, than even your contact, it is the strength of your willpower, it is the strength of your intention. I believe that we need to become a man of intention, we need to become a man of strength, we need to become a man of willpower. As for this willpower is concerned, we need to somehow make a commitment with we ourselves that I shall be able to, inshallah, manage and cope all the challenges coming to my life, because I'm a very capable person, because I'm a very strong and a very talented person. Let me assure, let me tell you again and let me repeat it, that I agree with you, I agree with everyone else that the financial resources are really, really important. I agree with you that as for the contacts are concerned, as for the influence is concerned, that is quite important as well. But let me tell you with enough amount of confidence that as for the willpower is concerned, as for the power of strong intention is concerned, as for the power of a positive and strong mindset is concerned, this is far more important and far more effective than the rest of the things like the resources and the influence, etc. My dear friends, let's make a commitment with we ourselves that from now onward, inshallah, I shall be able to cope and to tackle all the troubles and the problems coming to my life, because I'm a very strong person, because I'm a very capable person, because I'm a very patient person, because I'm a very wise person, because I'm a very intelligent person, because I'm totally committed to be able to fight, to be able to to be able to tackle and to manage and to administer the thing, the all sort of challenges and all sort of the difficulties. Thank you.